So, Jen's touched upon this a little bit, and so did we. So, who are the stakeholders that are really going to help with that strategy and kind of move it forward? As Jen said earlier, marketing, right? A lot of the content that you need to create has to align with the messaging that you have. And you know what? That's a really big pain point that, hyper growth companies or smaller companies have in terms of aligning, because you can easily work in silos, right? And also your audiences can be different. So for example, with your sales team, they always want to go above and beyond what your market strategy is. So they're trying to get those bigger companies, and like specifically with Square, if you're aware of Square, right? Most people know us as the little white reader. Our sales team is trying to sell to these bigger businesses with payments and point of sales and SaaS products. So when you have that, unaligned strategy there, it can really be detrimental, because your marketing team is really helping to condition the folks that you are actually reaching out to or coming in inbound. So marketing is one of those. The second, of course, is going to be your leadership, particularly your core sales leadership, because they understand those connections with other OKRs with different teams. Maybe it's marketing, maybe it's product management, where all of these different voices and messages are coming in and created and being flown down to your team. So they're great stakeholders because they have feelers where you might not, right? And then they also have some power with their managers, with your help, in terms of implementing a lot of these things. So when I think about that, again, those are external, your marketing teams and your product teams for messaging. Internal, you have your core leadership to help implement, but then you also need to have some of your reps as stakeholders, right? You need to have them, one, co-create with you so that you are here they need is and isn't working, but also you need some advocates and champions on the floor. If you're giving out all these content and people aren't saying, hey, it's helpful, or hey, this is how I've used it, then you're just, standing on a soapbox telling them everyone should do this without actually having the proof. So having them as stakeholders as well is extremely important.